Okie dokie, while my podcast uploads on another channel, I'm going to do Ciggy's Tag, which I intended to do the other day, but it's being done now. If you hear a loud roaring noise, that's the snowbirds flying over. That's a aerobatic team, group of jets that fly out of Moose Jaw. Anyways, they're practicing today and they've flown over several times so far. And you don't care. Anyways, what is the most useless invention of all time? Most useless invention of all time. Politicians. I don't know. I've seen some pretty useless inventions in my life. I'm going to have to go for the ball scratcher. It's like a bat scratcher, but, for something else. Completely pointless. Waste of money. What song would you play if you were at a party? What song would I play if I was at a party? I have no idea. I haven't been to a party in a long time, and I don't know what people like anymore. But I'm gonna go for that one that was popular by Imagine Dragons. People seem to like that. I don't know. What's the weirdest thing you have ever eaten? A live baby water snake. That's right, a living thing. And it sucked going down, and it sucked inside my stomach. Uh-huh. I was obviously drunk, so yeah, anyways. What's your favorite fruit? Mangoes. Mangoes are my favorite fruit by far. Although I can hardly ever get a good one in Moose Jaw, but if I end up in Regina for any reason, I will stop and get a couple because there's always good ones there and at the one place. Here, not so much. Almost never, in fact. They're all underdone, Who was the worst teacher you ever had, Mrs. Helson? Jesus. I have no idea how she was married. I really don't. Because she obviously hated men, hated males, absolutely hated them. If you were a boy, you did way worse in her class automatically. And I don't know how after year of this happening, because she worked there for like 20 years, you know. I don't know how after year of that happening, they didn't go, she's discriminating against those boys. She's fired, They never did, though. And she drenched herself in perfume to the point that as soon as you walked through the door, you could taste it, not just smell it, taste it. It was that bad. It was horrific. And such a bitch. Yeah. Who's the most interesting person you ever met? God, I've met some pretty dang interesting people over the years. And I don't mean maybe. They are so low when they fly over. Anywho, you can see the rivets on the damn planes. Anywho, the most interesting person. It has to be some random person that I've met someplace. Probably actually in a bar. I met some really interesting folks in a bar back in the day, in the 90s and the early 2000s. Yeah. Anyways, who's your favorite superhero? Batman. Used to be Spider-Man. Now it's Batman. What is one thing you would change about your daily routine? Oh, I don't know. There's nothing I can change about my daily routine. I'm pretty much stuck to it. I can't afford to do anything different. So, you know. Um, I don't know. Instead of walking in the evening, walk in the morning. I don't know. Whatever. What is one thing you wish could exist but does not at the moment? Star Trek replicators. It would be really nice to be able to go up to the replicator, push a button, and say, um, "Give me a couple of slices of pizza." It would be really nice to be able to do that. Or I need a new shirt. Boop, there it is. Yippers! Let's see, where am I here? I lost my place completely. Okay, number 10 out of 10. Which smells better, fresh cut grass or bread baking in the oven? I'm pretty much with DC on this one. The bread baking in the oven if it's homemade, but at the store, it's really not that impressive a smell. But I think home baked bread it just has a better smell. I've never been to a bakery where it smells as good as my aunt's place. It's not going to happen. Yippers! Have a good one.